Hey, this is Mark Moore, aka Casino Mark, in various places on the internet. It's 7:05 p.m. according to a computer clock on Monday, September 21st, 2020. Okay, an update on what's been going on. 2 days ago on the 19th, my sister-in-law, and my niece went out to eat at some restaurant. I've never been to it. It's some local restaurant, waterfront. I had a burger and fries, double burger. It was good. The burger was good. Fries seemed off to me. I wasn't sure why, but my niece pointed out that they didn't have salt, but it was okay. Also, we were continuing to pack stuff up, search through stuff. My niece took stuff that she wanted, some china out of this cabinet, some of my mom's plants, the freezer. We had a mini freezer in the pantry that was unplugged. Checked to make sure it was used. She took that. Just various things. When cleaning out the bar, it was my dad's bar, but it was actually just a cabinet, like a liquor cabinet in the kitchen or living room. It's kind of hard to decide where one begins and the other ends, but my mom had apparently stuck the notice for my niece's first communion from 2001 in there randomly, I guess. So my niece found it. She took it. It's hers, I guess. So it's a nice memento. I also gave her a postcard that her half sister, one of my other nieces, had written to my mom a number of years ago. So she took it to give to her. I think she might have taken a jigsaw puzzle that I had bought for my mom, but she hadn't opened. Another one's still here on the table. Yeah, we're just kind of decluttering the house. Because my mom was a hoarder, but my sister has the opposite problem. She likes to throw stuff out, so sometimes I've come across some items that she was going to donate or trash, and I've rescued them. I actually found out, and I knew this was still there a few years ago, but then I kind of lost track of it, but apparently in my old dresser drawer in my old bedroom, because my dad had taken over the room back in like 93, I think. So I had to move into what was then the guest bedroom, which is now my current room. But I found my sister found in one of the dresser drawers, an old Who Framed Roger Rabbit children's storybook. So I didn't know she was probably going to toss it. I rescued it. I put it with my other books on the bookshelf in the living room. I'm going to show off all of this stuff eventually, like stuff from my childhood that I still have in the house. You know, old toys, old storybooks, stuff like that. What else? So they left about 3 p.m. yesterday. They arrived back in South Carolina. That's where my niece lives currently. Shortly before 10 p.m. And that's what's been going on. My sister was cleaning the house today. We went through some old photo albums last night. Well, my sister mostly has been going through them. I'm going to go through. She wants to replace the albums themselves because they're old. Just transfer the pictures, but I think I am going to do that myself because I plan to scan all these old photographs on my scanner. I'll probably do it a page at a time, and then after I scan them, I'll put them in the new albums. So I gotta let my sister know that. And go, we can get new albums, but I'm gonna do this myself. Right now, she's put the album. She transferred them from where they were in some kind of cabinet out here onto the bookshelf in the living room to protect them from humidity, basically. But yeah, any kind of redundant stuff that we're not going to use, she's throwing out. I still know what happened to a garlic chopper that we had in the kitchen cabinet. She probably tossed it, and who knows. But she hasn't thrown the garbage out yet, so it might be in one of those bags. I don't know. Also, not saying she did this, but my godmother had made she sewed like a picture for my mom. It was I believe it was framed and it was sitting on the far wall in the kitchen. Now I'm not saying my sister tossed this, and she has no memory of doing so, but the 18th, the day after my mom died, and the day after my sister arrived, then she started decluttering the kitchen. That was the first time I noticed it was gone. Now this was dated. My godmother had put a little message on a piece of paper at the bottom of the picture. It was dated in Chicago in the 1990s, 93 maybe, I don't remember. And it's been there for a long time. It was there as of sometime last decade, I know that now. It's possible that the last time that my sister was here to clean the house, maybe my mom gave the okay to toss it, maybe... You know what, she might have. I think I have a vague recollection of maybe my mom didn't want it anymore, or if she did, maybe she put it in her bedroom, or maybe I asked her to hold on to. I don't even remember. But yeah, so I'm not saying my sister's responsible for that. Yeah. One thing that I did notice is some books that I know for a fact I used to have as of sometime last decade that I still had. I can't locate them at the moment now. My sister says she has to toss these out. I don't think my mom would. Paperback of Stephen King's The Stand. My mom bought for me probably in 94, 95. After we saw the TV miniseries, I started checking the hardback book out of the high school library. So my mom was eventually like, let's just get you your own copy. We walked to the flea market, went into Warren's bookstore, I believe. My mom bought the paperback for me. But it had the miniseries adaptation cover, so you had Gary Sinise and Molly Ringwald on the front cover. I held on to that, and I can't find it now. I'm not saying it's gone, but I've looked pretty much everywhere where I would have stored books, and I can't find it. Same thing with Stephen King's The Colorado Kid. I bought that novel in October of 2005. I had stored it in the same room, the breezeway or sunroom or whatever you call it, down there past the dining room hallway, and I probably moved it somewhere else years ago, but I can't find it. Also, a Robin Hood novel. I believe it was called The Merry Adventures of Robin Hood. I remember reading it in middle school back in 7th grade. I held on to that too. Can't find it. I seriously doubt I would have donated these books. I mean, I know I've donated stuff occasionally to a local thrift store, but I don't think I would have gotten rid of these, particularly since the stand and the Robin Hood book were gifts from my mom. And I would really like to see them now. I wanted to show them to my niece, because she reads Stephen King also, more than I do. And I couldn't find them. So, but I told her about it, and she's like, oh, neat. They might be somewhere that I'm not even thinking of to look in, but who knows. What else? Nothing else is really going on now. I'm watching an episode of Glee per day. Yeah, and just trying to get on with my life. My sister's probably gonna stay here until Sunday or Monday, and then go back to Illinois. And that's about it. Yeah. So that's it for now. It's 7:17 p.m. and thanks for watching.